Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down at the 28. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. And that is incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Back now in Arlington. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Newton now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Newton firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, Newton. Flushed out right. And avoids the contact by sliding. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st down, Newton. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He's going to air one out. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jarius Wright, 38 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. Catanzaro out now as he'll kick this one away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down, make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
There you go. There you go.
Second down, Prescott. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give him 30 yards there. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hustle.
A first down carry for Smith. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's taken down inside the 30. And a gain there of 11 yards.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll run with Elliott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Randy Gregory. Now, before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Gun. Do something.
Newton to throw. And Olsen over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is that now with his height, Setting back there in the pocket, firing over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play, but what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Try and get it all back with one big shot right there, but even if successful, that doesn't get them all the way back to where they need to be. Can't totally abandon throwing the ball underneath as well.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now it's Newton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Newton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards.
What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in. Here is another close one. Let's see what he's going to do here.
But incomplete on that
Let's
try.
get it.
Desperation time. Newton, 4th down. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Newton. And this is caught. So it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
We got that old lucky off. Let's get it.
With 17 seconds to play.
Appreciate the good field position, though.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it,
appreciate you, buddy.
Just about secure the victory as well. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
We're going to 53.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
The Cowboys on 3rd down.
But you know we got to try them.
9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 7. Now Prescott. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Let's get one in there for the road.
So they're going to come
on
to
the
the line
edge
here,
for a
and it
little
appears
bit.
try to go for
Like
it
what you
on
see. If you
fourth.
like what you see, remember to like and subscribe.
There we go. Wide in. There we go. Going to 54. Wide in. There we go. 46. 26.
Now Prescott. The 20. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And they're going to be set up down.
You like what you're seeing, ladies and gentlemen? You like what you're seeing? Like and subscribe. Minus, I don't know how he got that ball off inside of that end zone. But I mean, it is what it is. We came out with the victory.
They were, but it was fun,
We
wasn't
got
it?
any
Because
comments? You know, I take all positive criticism.
and you
Look
know
at this
people
little
love this
breakdown
game.
real
They
fast.
also love baseball games that are
Yardage
14 to
breakdown,
11
point
with 3 or
breakdown.
4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the
look at
best
that
darn crew in the
breakdown.
industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and
We
say
out.
so long from Arlington.